Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is our lecture of week number 9 by 1, lecture number 17 of our course Analysis of Algorithm for BSSC 6th. In this lecture, we will discuss the following topics: types of lectures, type of graph, adjacent vertex, incident of edges on vertices, in and out degree of vertices of the graph, path in the directed graph, cycles in the directed graph, representation of a graph. These are the topics which we will discuss in our today lectures. The first topic is types of graph. There are many types of graph. This graph is called undirected graph. This is directed graph, where the edges showing the direction, where one can move from one node to other node, and where one cannot move. We can move from 1 to 4, while we cannot move from 4 to 1. This is undirected. This is directed graph. This is another kind of directed graph. Digraph means directed graph, where a self loop has been shown. This is a multi-graph. We can extract many graphs from a single graph. Such a graph is called multi-graph. Definition of a graph: a graph G, we denote the graph with the capital letter G. A graph G is equal to V comma E. What is V? V is the set of vertices. Let's suppose this is our graph. There are 4 vertices: 1, 2, 3 and 4. The nodes are also called vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4. The set of 4 vertices is denoted with V, and there are 5 edges: 1 to 2, 1 edge; 1 to 4, 1 to 3. These are the 3 edges: 2 to 4 and 3 to 4. 2 more edges, 5 edges. We represent set of edges. E is equal to, with pair, from node 1 to node 2, 1 edge; 1 to 3, other edge; 1 to 4, third edge; 2 to 4, edge number 5; and 3 to 4, edge number 5. There are 5 edges represented with the set E. So graph is said, graph is equal to V comma E, the set of vertices comma the set of edges, consists of a finite set of vertices V. These are the finite set, 4, not infinite but finite. Vertices are nodes, and E is a binary relation. Binary relation because edge is represented with the collection of 2 nodes or 2 vertices, 1 and 2. Node number 1 and node number 2. In between these 2 nodes there is an edge. So when we represent an edge, we mention the 2 vertices. In between these 2 vertices, the edge exists. There is and E is a binary relation on V called edges. E is a binary relation on V. These are the vertices. 1, but from this set we have taken 1, and from this V set we have taken 2. These are 2 vertices taken from set V, and these are representing an edge. That is why a binary relation on V called edges. Binary relations depends on this V vector, V set. E is a set of pairs. E is a set, 1, 2, 3, 5 members in this set, and each member consists on a set of pairs. Set of pairs from V. If a pair is ordered, we have a directed graph. If it is ordered, 1 to 3 exists, 3 to 1 does not exist, then it is ordered. It is called directed graph. We have a directed graph. For unordered pair, we have an unordered undirected graph. This one is undirected graph because no direction is set. We can make a pair from 1 to 3 or either from 3 to 1. This was the definition of graph, and these are the types of graph: undirected graph, directed graph, digraph, multigraph, self loop. Adjacent vertex. A vertex W we say that this is W is adjacent to vertex V, that we say node number 3 is represented with V. W to V. If there is an edge from V to W, W to V or V to W, if there is an edge, E2 is an edge, then it is called adjacent vertex. Then 1 and 2 vertices are adjacent. If there exists a single edge, 1 to 2, there exists a single edge. 1 to 3, there exists a single edge. 3 to 4, there does not exist a single edge. We can come from 3 to 4 via 1. So in between the path there are two edges, 3 to 1 and 1 to 4. Two edges, so these are not adjacent. If because there does not exist an edge. If there exists a single edge between two vertices, these vertices are called adjacent vertices. Adjacent vertices 1 and 2, 1 and 2 are adjacent. 1 and 3 are adjacent. 1 and 4 are adjacent, and 2 and 4 are adjacent. 3 and 4 are not adjacent. Incident of edges on vertices. This is a vertex. On this vertex we are looking at three edges are lying on this vertex. So we can say that the number of edges incident on this vertex are 3. In an undirected graph, we say that an edge is incident on a vertex if the vertex is an endpoint of the edge. This vertex is the endpoint of E2, E3 and E1. So all these three edges are incident on this. On vertex 3 only E2 is incident. On vertex 4 E3 and E4 are incident. E1 incident on vertex 1 and 2. E1 is incident on vertex 1 from one side, and on the other side it is incident on vertex 2. E2 is incident on vertex 1 and 3. Look at E2, its one end is incident on 1 and other end is incident on 3. E3 is incident on 1 and 4. Look at E3, its one end is incident on 1 and other 4. And similarly E4, one end incident on 2 and other end incident on 4, 2 and 4. In and out degree of vertices of a graph. Let's suppose this is graph. In a directed graph, in a digraph, the number of edges coming out of a vertex is called out degree. How many vertices are coming out, going from other vertices? There are 3 vertices coming out, so this is called, its out degree is 3. Coming out of a vertex is called out degree of the vertex. Number of edges coming in is the in degree. So only one vertex is coming, approaching this vertex 1, this one. So its in degree is 1. Similarly, one vertex is approaching it and other is coming out, so going out. So its in degree is 1 and out degree is 1. At this going out is 1 and going out is R2. This edge is going out and this edge is going out, while coming in only 1. So its in degree is 1 and out degree is 2. This vertex 0 out degree and in degree are 3, because 3 vertices are coming in while no vertex is going out. So in degree is 3, out degree is 0. We just talk of a degree of a vertex. It is the number of edges incident on the vertex. In an undirected graph, this was directed graph. Both the degree exists, in and out degree exists. In an undirected graph, only the degree exists. There is no concept of in and out degree, because undirected graph, let's suppose here we can say that the degree of node 1 is 3, the degree of node 3 is 1, the degree of node 4 is 2, and the degree of node 2 is also 2. So there is only degree, not in degree or out degree, non-directed graph. In and out degree of vertices of a graph continued. For a digraph G is equal to VE. In a directed graph which is represented with the set of vertices and the set of edges, we can say sigma V belongs to VE. In degree of V is equal to sigma V belongs to V, out degree of V is equal to cardinality of E. So let's suppose we have a graph 1, 2, 3 and 4 are the vertices. So we can say V is equal to 1, 2, 3 and 4, where cardinality of edges is the number of edges. How many edges are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So cardinality of E, the number of edges, is equal to 6. V is a variable which, so here V belongs to V. In this variable we will take single value, that is one value. Let's suppose I check 1. 1 belongs to this capital letter, this set. Yes, 1 belongs to this set. Here we are saying V belongs to capital V, that is the value of V is 1, belongs to the capital V this set. Yes, 1 belongs to this set. Then in degree of V, here we will take in degree. In degree of 1 is 1. Here we will also, V belongs to V. Yes, here we will take out degree. Out degree is 3. So in degree we will write 1 and in out degree we will write 3. Then this summation symbol, insert a plus, and here this summation symbol, insert this plus. Then we take the second node, that is 2. Small v have value 2. This 2 belongs to this set V. Yes. Then if this condition is true, then in degree of 2, in degree of 2, what is the in degree of 2? In degree of 2 is 1, and out degree, this edge and this edge, both edges are out degree. Its in degree is 1 and out degree is 2. So here we will write 1 and here we will write 2, and then this summation symbol and this summation symbol will insert this plus and this plus. After that we will process the node 3. In degree is 1, out degree is 1. So this one in degree and this one is out degree. When we process 4, that is we will process 4 here. That is we will process 4. We will consider and consider the in degree and out degree of node number 4. So in degree is 3 here, node number 2 in degree is 3 and out degree is 0. So in degree is 3 and out degree is 4. When we will add these nodes, 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 6, 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 0 is equal to 6, is equal to cardinality of E. What was the cardinality of E? 6. It was also 6. So it is a proof that in degree of directed graph is equal to out degree of directed graph is equal to the cardinality of edges. This is the cardinality 6. So this value is 6, this sum is 6, and this is the cardinal value of cardinality, which is equal to 6. So all three values will be equal to where E means the cardinality of the set E, that is the number of edges. For an undirected graph, G is equal to VE. Here now we will consider the undirected graph. Sigma V belongs to V, degree of V is equal to 2E. Here again, in this case we have the cardinality 4, because 1, 2, 3 and 4 edges are there in undirected graph. Now we are considering this example, this one. The equation is sigma. For undirected graph we will consider only the degree. Sigma V belongs to V, degree of V is equal to 2E. Here we are taking 2E. So we will take the first edge, that is 1. What is 1? What is the degree of what is 1? 1, 2, 3. 3 edges are incident on this degree are at this vertex. So its degree is 3. So we will take 3. we will take 3, then summation will play the plus, and then degree of second node, say degree of second node is 2, we will take 2, then we will take 3, 3 belongs to capital V, yes, 3 belongs to capital V, and we will take the degree of 3, 3 is 1, degree of 3 is 1, this is the degree of 3, and then we will take 4, 1, and the degree of node number 4 is 2, so we will take this 2, all this become 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 8, and here 2 cardinality of E, cardinality in this case is 4, so 2 plus 4, 2 into 2, 4, 2 into 4 is equal to 8. So this equation also satisfied, that is the degree, the sum of the degree of all the vertices in the graph will be equal to 2 times the cardinality of E. Cardinality was in the value of cardinality was 4 in undirected graph, where E means the cardinality of the set E, that is the number of edges. This was a little bit, these were the equation which were satisfied when we have found the in degree and out degree of a graph. So this equation must be satisfied when we find in degree and out degree of a graph, path in a directed graph. This is a directed graph. In this graph there are many paths. Paths index 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's suppose these are the indices represented with I. So we have a path from 1 to 3. Edge is going arrow shows that we can go from 1 to 3, and we must also go from 3 to 4. So 1 to 3 and 3 to 4, and then 4 to 2. 4 to 2. There is, and also there is a path exists. So this path consists on 4 vertices and 3 edges. 1 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 2. This was a path. There was another path from 1 to 4 and then 4 to 2. 1 to 4 and 4 to 2. There was another path from 3 to 4, 3 to 4, 4 to 2, 4 to 2, and then 2 to 1. 2 to 1 energy exists. 2 to 1. This was another path. So these are the indices or value of I of the nodes. A path in a directed graph is a sequence of vertices V0, V1, Vk. This is called V0, V1, V2, V3 up to Vk, so on, such that Vi minus 1 comma Vi is an edge. Now look at there. If I is equal to 3, this is 3, value of I 3, and then we satisfy this equation Vi minus 1 comma Vi. Vi minus 1 comma Vi, I is 3, we put here 3 and here 3. This will become 3 minus 1, that is 2, and this will become 3. 2 and 3. 2 to I is 3 and 3 and 2. 3 2. Yes. 3, here we will put 3 and 3 minus 1 2. V2 to V3. In this case this is V2 and this is V3. From V3 to V4. What is 4? This is what is 3 and what is 4. What is 3 to what is 4? There is an edge. So according to this one, an edge exists such that Vi minus 1 comma Vi is an edge for I is equal to 1 to 3 up to k. The length of the path is the number of edges k. So 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 edges in this path, while in this path from 1 to 4 and 4 to 2, 2 edges exist, while in the last path 3 to 4, 4 to 2, 2 to 1, 3 to 4, 1 edge, 3, 4 to 2, another edge, and 2 to 1, the third edge. 3 edges exist. So the path is 3. Here the path is 3, here the path is 2, here the path is, the value of path is 3 also. The length of the path is the number of edges k. A vertex W is reachable from vertex U is there if If there is a path from U to W. The vertex W is reachable from vertex U if there exists a path from U to W. Let's suppose this is U and this is W. From U to W, we can go, yes. There are many paths from 1 to 2, direct path, 1 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to 2, another path, 1 to 4 and 4 to 2, another path. There are many paths. We go to from node 1 to node 2. So this is U and this is W. From U to W, many paths exist. There is a path from U to W. A path is simple if all vertices except possibly the first and the last are distinct. If first and last are distinct, such a path is called a simple path. If the first and last are the same, then it is called a cycle. Let's go from 1 to 2 and 2 to 1. So we will take 1 to 2 and then 2 to 1. If we take 1 to 2, 2 to 1, our first vertex is 1 and the last vertex is 1, so it is cycle. This is cycle, not a simple path. While the above three paths are simple, because first one is distinct to last one. First is distinct from last. The first is distinct from last. But here the first and the last are the same node, so it is cycle. From 1 to 2 and 2 to 1. Here is another cycle from 1 to 4, 4 to 2 and then 2 to 1. And this is another cycle. So there many cycles exist in this graph, as well as the many paths are there. Simple path, there is a difference between simple and path and cycle. Cycle is a path, but this is not simple path. In simple path, the first and the last node are distinct, while in cycle, the first and the last nodes are same. Cycle in the directed graph, here we consider cycle. The first node and the last node are the same. First and last node are same. First and last node are same. A cycle in the digraph is a path containing at least one edge and for which V naught equal to V1 Vk. The first V naught is the first node, Vk is the last node. They are the same node. So cycle 1 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 2, 2 and 2 to 1. 1 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 2 and 2 to 1. There is a cycle exists. We started from first and at the end of the path we reach at node number first. 1 to 4, 4 to 2 and 2 to 1. 1 to 2 and then 2 to 1. Many cycles exist in this graph. A graph is said to be acyclic if it contains no cycles. If there is no cycle in a graph, then such a graph is called acyclic graph. A graph is connected if every vertex can reach every other vertex. This is a connected graph because we can reach from one vertex to other vertex using a path. Yes, we can reach from 4 to 3, 3 to 4 and then 4 to 3, 4 to 2, 2 to 1 and then 1 to 3. So it is a connected graph. A directed graph that is acyclic is called a directed acyclic graph. DAG is represented as DAG. Graph representation. There are two ways of representing a graph. Using adjacency matrix, this is adjacency matrix, and using an adjacency list, this is an adjacency list. We will see it in the next slide. In this slide we will discuss the adjacency matrix. Let G is equal to VE. This is a graph which consists on the set of vertices and the set of edges. So G is equal to V comma E. V a digraph with N is equal to cardinality of V. What is the cardinality? The number of vertices. How many vertices are there? 1, 2 and 3 vertices. N will be equal to 3. And let E is equal to cardinality of edges. How many edges are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 edges are there. We will so cardinality of E. The value of E will be equal to 5. We will assume that the vertices of graph are indexed as 1, 2 and up to N. we can index the vertices from 1, 2 and 3. The last one is called n. An adjacency matrix is a n cross n matrix defined by WV greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to n. Here, in this case, n is equal to 3 and max V is equal to 3 and W is equal to 3. So, maximum value of this V is an index variable. So, maximum value will be 3 and maximum value of W will be also equal to 3. So, WV greater than may be equal to greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 9, less than or equal to 9. So, V may be equal to 1 and last value may be 3. W may be equal to 1 and last value will be 3. So, E is the set of edges. In this case, this is an edge. This is an edge 1 to 1. 1 to n, 1 edge is this, 1 to 2 edge is this, 1 to 3 edge is 1 to 3, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. 2 to 3 and then 3 to 2. 2 to 3 exists and 3 to 2 exists. 5 edges are there in this matrix, in this graph. And adjacency matrix is A of WE. A, this is A adjacency matrix and this location with the combination of V and W, 1, 1. At 1, 1 location belongs to an edge 1 to 1. Yes, V is 1 and edge is 1, W is 1. 1, 1 and edge exists. So, we will put here at 1 and 1. Row 1, column 1, the value will be 1 if edge exists. From 1 to 2, edge exists, yes. From 1 to 2, edge exists, we will put here 1, that is on or off. From 1 to 3, edge exists, yes. This is an edge, 1 to 3 exists. From 1 to 3, the edge exists, yes. We put here 1. Now, 2 to 1. 2 to 1, no edge exists. Single edge is not here. So, 2 to 1, 0. 2 to 2, there is no loop. 2 to 2, there is no single edge exists. So, 2 to 2, 0. 2 to 3, yes, this one edge exists. 2 to 3, this is an edge. So, 2 to 3, we put here in this box 1 because edge exists. If edge exists, we will put 1. If edge will not exist, then we will put 0. Here, 3 to 1. 3 to 1, no edge exists. A direction is from 1 to 3. 3 to 1, there is no edge. So, 3 to 1, 0. 3 to 2, edge exists. 3 to 2, this is the edge. From direction is from 3 to 2. So, from 3 to 2, edge exists. So, this box is on. From 3 to 3, there is no loop like 1 to 1. So, there is no loop 3 to 3. So, 3 to 3, 0. This is adjacency matrix. Now we will discuss adjacency list. Look at here. An adjacency list is an array of adjacents 1 to n because there are 3 vertices and n is called the number of vertices. So 1 to 3, adjacency list is the value memory location from 1, 2 and 3. 1 to 3, there are adjacency values or adjacency list, adjacent with the name and title adjacent 1 to 3, adjacent 1 to 3 of a pointer where there is pointer because at this location we will store some addresses which are also called pointer like arrow pointing to some node. So in these locations we will store addresses which are called pointers. So it is the list of pointers of pointers where for v greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to n. So the value of v will be greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 3. Adjacency of v, yani ki adjacent of v, value of v is 1. So this address is addressed here the pointer. adjacent V points to a linked list. This address points to a linked list. This is a linked list containing the vertices which are adjacent to V. So in this list, all those vertices which are adjacent, which are attached with each other in a single node. From 1 to 2, 1 to 2, a single edge exists. 1 to 1 to 1, 1 to 1 single edge exists. Yes. 1 to, from this one node to 1, 1 to 2, yes, 1 to 2 single node exists. 1 to 2 to 3, 2 to 3, yes, single edge exists. From 2 to 3. Here, sorry, 1 to 1 to 1, 1 to 2, this is 1 to 1, and this is 1 to 2, and this is 1 to 3. From 1 to 3, single node exists. From 1 to 1, 1 to 2, and then from 1 to 3. There are 3 edges adjacent to where the adjacency exists. From 2 to 3, this is 2 and this is single edge. 2 to 3 edge exists, yes. From 2 to 3, we will take it here. And from 3 to, last one is 3. 3 to 2, 3 to 2, a single edge exists. But 3 to 1 does not, no single edge exists. 3 to 2 exists, 3 to 2, we will take it here. If from node number 1, there were 3 adjacent nodes, 1 to 1, 1 to 2, and 1 to 3. At the end, after 3, at the end we will block it. This arrow shows the block. Here only from 2 to 3 a single adjacency exists, from dash 2 to 3. So we will block here. 3 to 2 single atom in the list, so we will block it. This is called adjacency list. Here adjacency matrix requires theta of n square storage. Before here, this is n and this is n. N into n, 3 into 3, 3 3 are 9. These are the 9 memory location. Show storage location. It is showing storage. Theta of n square in case of adjacency matrix. While in case of adjacency list, theta of n plus e storage location required. How? Theta of n square is equal to theta of 3 power 2 is equal to 9 location. In our adjacency matrix, there are 9 locations, storage locations. While in case of adjacency list, the formula is theta of n plus e. Theta of n plus e is equal to theta of, the value of n is 3. There are 3 nodes, 1, 2, and 3. While the value of e edges is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3 plus 5 is equal to 8 location. So 1, 2, 3 location in adjacency list, while 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the list. 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. 8 locations are there. This was the end of our lecture number 17. Allah Hafiz.